And the reason I think that is because of Ezra Klein's argument, which is Democrats are more popular than ever. But the great Ezra Klein, who I think is just a brilliant political commentator and political writer, I've been following and reading his work for 25 years, probably, since he was writing at The Nation, at least. And it's just, he was saying something that made me literally start to change the way I thought about the Democratic Party and the way politics should run. And it dovetails in nicely with what I was saying about coalitions and groups of people within a government getting together. So what he was saying is basically this. The Democrats are getting so single-minded about certain things that it's either this way or the highway. If you have 5 main things that are going to be on the National Party platform that you think they should run for, I think excluding people that agree with 4 of them, or even 3 of them and not 2 of them, is a bad idea. And the reason I think that is because of Ezra Klein's argument, which is Democrats are more popular than ever. And unfortunately, when you have something like the Senate, for example, or state governance, it matters where those people are and where the votes come from. And Ezra was saying that, decades ago, we had anti-choice Democrats, which sounds ridiculous today, right? The best recent example he gave was somebody like Joe Manchin, who was basically the thorn in the side to the Democratic establishment because he kept fighting them on everything that they wanted to do because he was so centrist. Even myself was like, maybe he's just a Republican. But the reality is he wasn't just a Republican. And that should be something that everybody starts to consider as worth it. Because, somebody way over here is not necessarily going to agree with somebody way over here on all the issues, but they are closer than way over here or way over here. And I think that's got some value. And as I was working through this in my own evolution of thought on the issue, I realized that, maybe you can have an anti-choice Democrat that is very for the environment, very for unions, and very for health insurance. So where does that leave me in terms of my transition of thought on this particular subject? I think the Democratic Party needs to start becoming much bigger.